Pay-per-views, 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 pay-per-view extravaganza, a surplus of pay-per-views, followed by a year in 2022 when we had a ton of pay-per-views. 2023 is looking like a year in which we'll have more pay-per-views. Stop complaining, just don't buy it. Stop complaining about me complaining. It looks like the Grand Marshal of the 2023 pay-per-view parade will be none other than Free Boxing for All Al Heyman. And by the way, he was the Grand Marshal of the 2022 pay-per-view parade. It's been announced over the past few weeks that Tank will fight Ryan in mid-April. Deontay will fight Andy Ruiz at some point in April. Plant will fight Benavidez at some point in March. Errol will fight Keith in a non-title fight at 154 at some time in April. These are all good fights on the surface happening somewhere around 5 to 6 week period in early spring. But all four of these fights are likely headed behind a 75 plus pay-per-view paywall. PBC's Free Boxing for All motto has turned into you're going to pay extra for every single fight. And if you complain about it, we're going to stick our unpaid interns in the media after you. Let me ask a question to the boxing consumer out there. How does it feel when you're in an unofficial recession in which you're paying $1 gazillion per egg, $1 gazillion for a pound of meat, and you're being asked by boxing's power brokers to pay extra for each and every fight? When did we turn every decent matchup between named fighters into a pay-per-view? When did that happen? And do we have precedent of a single boxing outfit putting on 4 pay-per-views in a 6 to 7 week period? Is there precedent for that? I don't mean to be the Debbie Downer over here, but that seems a bit extreme. So while the PBC extremist fanboys yell, pay-per-view me harder, daddy, pay-per-view me harder, daddy, to their daddy Al Heyman, all while streaming the fights for free 99 on their hacked Fire Sticks, hardcore boxing fans are left to ask the question once again, why are we taking on more of a burden to sustain this sport by paying more out of our pocketbooks to access fighters who are fighting less frequent? So I'll continue to sit over here and complain and enjoy you complain about me complaining, but you know I'm right. Less pay-per-views, more activity, more access to fighters, and less of a country club sport. For the love of God, less of a country club sport.